everybody, welcome back here again for another video. We're going to take a look at Captain America today. Now, I did in a previous video that Marvel wants to have two Captain Americas now. They have Steve Rogers and they're bringing back Sam Wilson aka Falcon as Captain America. Because it was so horrible before, let's do it again. Before, we had Falcon taking over as Captain America when Steve Rogers wasn't there, and then when he gave the shield back to Steve when he came back and was Captain America again. But now, they thought to themselves, let's go the extra mile and have two Captain Americas instead of one. That sounds like an excellent plan. Well, the latest update can be found from an article from CBR. They interviewed the writers, and it's comic creators Jackson Lanzig and Collin Kelly discuss Steve Rogers' sinister battles in Marvel's new series Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty. I mean, you know, it's like Marvel outed it. Let me go with it. During his storied career as Captain America, Steve Rogers has fought alongside a number of allies. However, the burden of wielding his signature shield and embodying the ideals his nation is supposed to represent has been his alone to bear. That all changes this April with the release of Captain America #0 from writers Tochi Onyebuchi, Jackson Lanzig, Collin Kelly, and artist Mattia de Ilusok something. The coming Marvel series finds Steve and his best friend and former Cap Sam Wilson wielding shields and co-serving as Captain America. Always had to do this. That doesn't mean Steve will take it easy. In June, Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty by Lanzig and Carmen Carnero, that is what I go put, also launches and follows Steve as he makes the most of his new situation by building a new life and confronting the shadowy conspiracies that have manipulated him and America's sinister history. Look, let me get into this. So these are some of the questions they ask, and I just want to think. One of the interesting things about Captain America: Sentinel of Liberty is you have Steve Rogers in a unique position. He has a fellow Captain America to help wield the shield and be a symbol. What does that mean for Steve? Jackson Lanzig says that was the immediate question we had as well. What was exciting is that it allows us to take the book and refocus away from the day-to-day style Marvel Universe Captain America adventures. Things like Captain America fighting the Red Skull or Cap teaming up with the Daughters of Liberty. We saw a lot of that stuff done really well in the recent Ta-Nehisi Coates run and many runs before. So this presents an awesome opportunity to let Steve figure out what it means to be Steve Rogers and Captain America simultaneously in his own way. What happens when he's no longer burdened with the day-to-day of going out into the world and constantly being Captain America out there? What does it mean to be Captain America at home? What does it mean to be Captain America in a place where he can build a community? Yes, because this is what people want. Every time someone picks up a Captain America comic, they say to themselves, you know what? I am sick and tired of seeing him fight Red Skull, fight terrorists, fight galactic threats, fight all sorts of stuff. I am tired of seeing him be a hero. What we need to see is him taking it easy at home and building a community. That's why you read a comic, not for the excitement and the story, no, to take it easy and build a community. That's what they want. And here's Collin Kelly, by freeing Steve of the burden of being the stars and stripes of the world, he's able to look at those questions that have maybe been simmering for a long time, such as, what is the secret behind my shield? That's what really kicks off our adventure, the realization that there are far more secrets here than he ever... Oh, Lord have mercy. And it goes on from there with some really ridiculous and really think that they're planning to have like Winter Soldier be in it, showing up from time to time. It's... Now here another one. Plus, past stories show the nature of conspiracies in the Marvel universe to be interconnected. It makes sense for a thing like the Winter Soldier program to be tied to the Weapons Plus program. Exactly, that tiring of conspiracies is... I'm not going through all of that way. Right, now here's this one. You mentioned Steve's apartment building, so he's going back to an apartment building and there's going to be supporting characters. Right. Yes, we have this amazing supporting cast because, as we pointed out, it was really important for Steve to have a community around him. He really needs this community, apparently. He really needs it. There was an idea that got floated early or in the process that we just absolutely fell in love with and became crucial to the story. It's that Steve has started to take digital art classes at his local community college. Let me read that again for you. Steve Rogers has started to take digital art classes at his local community college. This in no way is him undercover to get some information on something or leading up to anything. No, he's taking digital art classes at his local community college. He's a pencil sketcher, but it's 2022. It's time to get with the program and learn how to use Procreate. Yeah, I mean, why the hell do we want to see Captain America be a hero? What we really need, what is essential, is that we see him figure out how to use Procreate. Because of that, he gets to naturally intersect with this cast that we absolutely love, like David, a young cybersecurity expert who is taking app design and figuring that out. Lord have mercy. There's also Mia, a young woman in Steve's class who has infinite patience for his complete inability to operate Procreate. Jesus Christ. There's also Hudson, an older black man, of course, who's been part of the New York scene his whole life. Yes, I mean, they couldn't be more cliche, but all right. He knows the city like the back of his hand. He also has a different view of Captain America and Cap's legacy. I mean, you start to understand certain things as you look deeper into this. I start to realize that these people who are writing this Kelly and Lanzing, like they seem to have the same thing you see with a lot of quite a few number of these comic book writers. They seem to have a very disastrous, or should I say, a very mean. They don't seem to like America. Let me put it that way. They just don't seem to like America at all, and they put a lot of their politics into it as you go along. I mean, let's continue. There are also people outside of that class. There's a young boy in Steve's apartment building named Amari who's going to develop a mentor-mentee relationship with Steve. We're really excited about that because it lets Steve directly address the lessons young people learn and that we learn from watching Steve. It also gets feedback on Steve because Amari is a young black man in New York, and it's going to have a different set of challenges than Steve did as a young white man growing up in the 1930s and 40s. So looking at how those two things shove against each other is something we're very interested in. They always have to write like being black is something you have to overcome, something you have to struggle with. Why can't you just write black people as black people? They're just people. Your skin color does not define you, but you have to make it seem like, you have to overcome this. They have to be this person who's been living in the city for his whole life and has a different take on Captain America. He's probably going to be about how, Captain America only fought for the white people and not for this. There has never been a Captain America comic, as far as I am aware, and I think I have a pretty good knowledge about it. There's never been a Captain America comic where you hear Captain America talk about the fights for the white people. You would see Captain America go and beat up somebody from the Ku Klux Klan or take down corrupt people, do these kind of things. But just because you fight and you have your title is Captain America doesn't mean you're somehow siding with just white people. America was built on immigrants. But you all always have to make it seem like there's some deeper conspiracy and that, always some problem going out of everything. Now, hear this. We also have this more superhero supporting cast. We already talked about Bucky, but we're also huge fans of Christopher Cantwell's United States of Captain America. Well, that says it all. That says it all right there. They are huge fans of Christopher Cantwell's United States of Captain America. Here's number one of the United States of Captain America. This is the cover for it. Here with those that you have Falcon and all the Captain America thing on it. Now, listen to the very first line, the very first page in this comic. I'm loyal to nothing except the dream. This is Captain America talking. I actually said that once. Here's the thing about a dream though. A dream isn't real. When we wake up, it goes away and we're left with the yearning inside like something was taken from us. At least that's one kind of dream. But lately, spending my days in this country, as the years march on by, I'm starting to think America actually has two dreams and one lie. The first American dream is the one that isn't real. It's the one some people expect to just be handed to them, and then they get angry when it disappears. When the truth is, it never really existed in the first place. Never been for a place that we've never been, or what did that? We have a word for this in America, in the United States, American, all right. This is the white picket fence fallacy that if we're not careful becomes nationalism. That dream isn't real, it never was. Because that dream doesn't get along nicely with reality. Other cultures, immigrants, the poor, the suffering, people easily come to be seen as different or un-American. The white picket fence. I mean, you reading the opening to this and you could hear how much this person who writing this does not like America at all. And this is what they're pushing. This is what they're actually pushing here. So if you are huge fans of United States of Christopher Cantwell's United States of Captain America, that is telling me how much you don't like what you're doing. And let's find out what they're doing with Sharon Carter. We have deep and awesome plans for Sharon. They're going to simmer for a while though. Sharon is off on a kick-ass adventure that will come back to roost with its own consequences. But we need Steve to have the space to form this community without his relationship deeply tied into it. So when she does re-enter the story, it's going to be wild. So let's have Captain America take community classes and do digital art while Sharon Carter goes off as Alpha Woman and has a kick-ass adventure. Because what people really want to see is Captain America at his local community college and trying to form his community. That's it. His community. I mean, you know, this whole thing is just another example of exactly the kind of absolute lunacy these people have for what they do. They're not interested, they don't like it, they don't care about the things that they produce anymore. They want to have two Captain Americas, and they want to have, you know, Steve Rogers taking art classes and whatnot, while they have Sam Wilson run around outside there being the face of Captain America and trying to show people that, you know, I'm black and I'm Captain America. I said it before, I said it, I'll say it again. No. Sam Wilson is the Falcon. Why are you trying to always race swap characters and give the black man some sloppy seconds? You have a unique character, build on that, but you don't believe you can do that because what you want to sell is the name, not the character, the name. You can't create anything new to save your life, so you figure to yourself, let's have two Captain Americas. One gonna be outside there telling the world, I'm Captain America and I'm black, you have to like me, while Steve Rogers takes art classes and helps to build his community. Utter garbage. Utter garbage. That's the update, people. That's the update for what's happening with Captain America, because for some reason they just do not seem to like Captain America. Marvel seems determined to destroy Captain America as the same way DC is determined to destroy Superman. They just don't like these characters anymore. They just want to end them so they can continue to make whatever nonsense that they want. Anyway, that's it for me. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, whatever you want to call this, about Captain America building his community and taking art classes, because that's more important than actually going outside there and making a difference. If you like the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, ring the notification bell. I shall see you all in the next video. Take care.